Super Mario Maker made its debut in 2015 as part of Nintendo's last-ditch efforts to revitalize the struggling Wii U. It launched to great success, selling over 4 million copies in its lifetime, and formed a community around creating and sharing levels using the level creation tool. But after being succeeded by Super Mario Maker 2, interest in the original game began to dwindle. Beginning on March 31st, 2021, with the end of the Super Mario Bros. 35th anniversary, players could no longer upload new levels. But then in October 2023, Nintendo announced online support for the 3DS and Wii U would come to a close in April 2024. As soon as the news arrived, the Super Mario Maker community, under the name Team 0%, pushed forward to attempt to clear every remaining unbeaten level before it was too late. So with the servers now closed as of April 8th, 2024, did they achieve this goal? Well, in this video, we're going to find out. Anyways, I'm Anton, and let's get started. Team 0% dates all the way back to September 2017, when Mario Maker fan, the Dark One, became interested in Super Mario Maker levels that no one had ever managed to beat, for their potential to contain new and unique tricks that no one had ever seen. But when Super Mario Maker didn't have a way to find levels with this condition, the Dark One used his programming skills to create his own tool that would sweep the Super Mario Maker website for levels that had never been cleared. This data was then compiled into a spreadsheet and shared on Reddit. The Dark One's initial spreadsheet didn't get much traction, even as he continued to update it each week with newly published uncleared levels. But that all changed when Jeff Maya found the list, inspiring him to create the Team 0% Discord server. And what started as a dozen players in late 2017 eventually grew into over 3,000 players on the Team 0% leaderboards, who have all contributed at least one clear to the overall mission. And there have been a ton of levels for these players to chip away at. 11 players have cleared 1,000 levels each, while a few have even conquered over 5,000 levels on their own. According to Team 0%, there were over 10.5 million levels stored on the servers when Nintendo stopped accepting new level uploads in March 2021, the day that coincided with the shutdown of Super Mario Bros. 35 and the removal of Super Mario 3D All-Stars from the Nintendo eShop. That was a weird day. But anyways, by analyzing level ID data, the team approximates that the total number of levels uploaded to Super Mario Maker for Wii U reached approximately 68.6 million. However, it's important to note that Team 0% wasn't able to conquer every single one of these levels. Many were removed from the servers over time, either from Nintendo taking down glitchy levels, or from players taking their own creations offline. And of course, many of these levels were already successfully completed by Mario Maker players worldwide, shaving off many of the levels. Additionally, there were exceptions to the 0% rule, such as levels that became unplayable due to past exploits that Nintendo later patched. Nonetheless, tackling the most outrageous and ultra-challenging levels in the game has been a timely endeavor for these dedicated players. A website by the name of Is Super Mario Maker Beaten Yet? Was set up to help assist players and viewers to see the progress, complete with charts and nice visuals. So before we dive into how things played out up to the server's shutdown, let's take a moment to talk about this video's sponsor, Aura. The internet can be like a Super Mario Maker level, extremely unpredictable. Your private information can get out there, and you never know who will get their hands on it. That's where Aura steps in, identifying these data brokers and sending out those opt-out requests on your behalf. And speaking of security, did you catch wind of the AT&T data breach with over 72 million records exposed? Well, with Aura, you're shielded from such issues. Aura provides comprehensive protection without any headaches of managing multiple apps. Every Aura plan comes with a premium VPN solution that protects your privacy online with military-grade encryption. Ready to take back control of your privacy? Well, start your 2-week free trial now at aura.com/AntonRetro to safeguard your information online. Now back to the video. But for a timeline, as of October 2023, 25 unbeaten levels remained. But a few months later, on February 26th, there were 528 levels remaining. So yeah, a big difference. Then on March 2nd, 300. Followed by March 6th, 152. March 9th, 61. March 11th, 28. March 12th, 13. And then March 13th, where only 5 levels remained, and the most challenging ones yet. Let's begin with Phantom Oddworld, a new Super Mario Bros. U Ghost House level by creator 65535.jp. It's a tight run, where players must obtain all 10 pink coins to open the door to complete the level. It's shorter in length than most levels, but requires tight wall jumping, while handling and throwing POW blocks, cause when you break it all apart, Phantom Oddworld stands for POW, which is pretty clever. And holding POW blocks offers some challenge, as it limits the amount of moves Mario can do, so no mistakes can be made here, and it's cool to watch players attempt this one. Let's move on to the next level, created by, let's just say Dice LN, but the level translates to Team LN Entry Test. Last Nope, 50 seconds. This one is a new Super Mario Bros. U castle level, and is another speedrunning level with a tight time limit. It looks like a complete mess. Even the beginning requires a split-second wall jump with a falling stone block to get over the thwomp. It's some pretty crazy stuff. Continuing to the third level, which translates to Welcome Extreme by Akon SFC. And it's the only Super Mario Bros. Course remaining, and requires the player to bounce on some trampolines and dodge piranha plants. It looks much simpler than most of the other levels, and that's what I thought, until I realized you had to complete the level 3 times to obtain 3 pink coins, as you can only get 1 each time. But it's really this piranha plant section of the course that is the most challenging, as there is RNG at play. The chance of you dodging all the fireballs is around 35%, but when you consider that you have to overcome this section 3 times, the percentage is more around 4, which makes this level way more difficult than it looks on the surface. And in addition, the timer isn't very lenient. Now let's talk about The Last Dance by Crater 06, the 4th so far from Japan. This is truly the last dance, as there's all the kaizo level favorites, P-switch and shell jumps, POW blocks, tight wall jumping, and much more. Like I mentioned earlier, when Mario is holding a POW block, Mario's moveset is a lot more limited. And there are even sections when you have to throw the POW block at the right time, in order to destroy obstacles. This is one of the most challenging levels facing Team 0%'s challenge. But one by one, each level was cleared. Phantom Oddworld, cleared by Yamada. Last Nope was cleared by FritzF. Welcome Extreme was cleared by Haribo39. And The Last Dance once again cleared by Yamada. Until only one remained, trimming the herbs. Sounds innocent enough, relaxing even. Well, let's try it. So yeah, this level is pretty complicated. Created by Canadian player Ahoyo, trimming the herbs is 20 seconds of tight jumping, spinning, holding and throwing of bob-bombs, and pain. It's a small level in size, but don't let that fool you. The timing and precision mixed with the puzzle elements make this level one of the hardest ever created. There are also pink coins that need to be obtained in the process, so a lot going on. Streamers across Twitch spent countless hours playing the level over and over again. I believe there was even a bounty put up to encourage the completion. But with the rate of levels being completed, eventually someone had to beat it, right? But with over 280,000 attempts, this level seemed impossible. However, each user-generated level had to be completed to qualify for upload. So how did Ahoyo manage to beat it? Well, on his channel, he had a collection of level completion videos, and among them was trimming the herbs, so then it must be possible. Well, many started to question that, with speculation and conspiracies that the level might have been uploaded through some illegitimate means. Apparently, Bombs 5, another level from Ahoyo, had taken 5,000 combined hours to finish. However, trimming the herbs had only been cleared within a month, but prominent members of the group pretty quickly dismissed that idea, especially since the means to create a TAS for Wii U seemingly didn't exist. And for those who don't know, TAS or TAS stands for Tool Assisted Speedrun. It's a method used in speedrunning games where tools like emulators, frame advance, and save states are employed to achieve the fastest completion time possible. Unlike traditional speedruns where players rely solely on their skill and reflexes, TAS runs allow for precise input and manipulation of the game mechanics to execute maneuvers that would not be humanly possible. Eventually, with all the confusion among the community, Ahoyo spoke up about the matter. Trimming the herbs was made to be unreasonably difficult and to cause a ruckus. I put effort into promoting it in 2017 so that it could be played, dissected, and scrutinized. Once that would happen, I would announce that tasks existed for Super Mario Maker. I did not expect that it would go unnoticed or perceived as easy from watching the video, or that it would take nearly 7 years to be uncovered. The sunk cost fallacy of wanting to follow through with a failed troll, combined with new real-life responsibilities, allowed the nonsense to continue. I knew about Team 0%, so I let things be until they would uncover it. I delayed uploading Bombs 5 until the uploads shut down, because Bombs 5 is also illegitimate. I deserve no credit for either, and will not deny Team 0% their victory. From attempting to upload Bombs 5, I developed tendon issues in my thumb. After some breaks and noticing they weren't healing properly, it became unrealistic to continue. Once I accepted this, I felt a sense of relief. Someone had messaged me about a task they were working on for the Wii U. In a video they sent, it seemed to me like they had it working, but they told me they were abandoning the project. The task was replicated by my friend after 2 days of building. Because I had already resigned to leave streaming and pursue other things, and suddenly had a working task, I thought that the bomb guy should go out with a bang, so trimming the hers was constructed. The past week, when the time bomb finally blew up, things escalated quickly, and the community was divided, which was not my intention. I'm sorry for the drama it caused within the community, and I regret the ordeal, but at least it was interesting. However, in the end, the truth matters most. Congratulations to Team 0% for their well-earned achievement. Super Mario Maker is cleared, and the last dance was the last level. And there it was, the proof that it had never been cleared by a human before upload. The same applies to Bombs 5, another level by a Hoyo. However, it was actually cleared legitimately by someone else later down the line. Many players, including the Beast, decided to give up. Therefore, the last dance, cleared by Yamada, was the final legitimate course, which is probably the best name for the final level. And just like that, Super Mario Maker on the Wii U was completed, though it was a bit anticlimactic, as there would always exist a level that was never truly beaten. But not everyone gave up, as a few players continued to persist until April 5th, just 3 days before the shutdown, when this happened. As Sanix finally conquered this extremely difficult level that not even its creator could beat. And as such, the game was now 101% completed. It was really interesting to watch this entire event unfold, even though I really didn't take part. I'm not a pro, unfortunately. It was still fun and exciting to watch the community come together to celebrate the game that started it all. No, not you. But with every level being done and dusted, it doesn't mean Team 0% is finished. There's still another entire game to complete with Super Mario Maker 2. So if you do want to help out, make sure to join the Discord server, which you can find on their site in the description down below. A big shout out to everyone who was involved with this challenge, and I hope I did a good job covering all the events. But now after the shutdown, unfortunately this game is a shell of its former self, with the entirety of Course World being inaccessible, including plenty of Nintendo-made levels. But not to worry, as many of these levels have been archived, and Pretendo is working on making plenty of Wii U and 3DS games playable for many years to come, which does include Super Mario Maker for Wii U, although it's still in development and many aspects of it are not yet completed. But things are looking up. But anyways, that's about it for the video. I hope you did enjoy it, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe as it always helps out. And a big thanks to Aura for sponsoring this video. And don't forget to click the link in the description to kickstart your Aura trial and keep your data secure. Did you take part in this challenge? Well, let me know. And with that, I'll see you in the next one.